times and I can't seem to find a light between the walls I built for myself right in my mind. And then you came over and you showed me love that I never had seen before. And now when I got you, it's all gonna be alright. Thinking about all the things we did tonight. What a time to be alive. Just you and I. Just you and I.
Good morning. I am back. Yeah, sorry I haven't been posting content. I was hoping that I was going to do 1 to 2 videos a week, but this week I overthought the whole situation. I thought that I needed to have a topic every single video and it needed to be interesting, but I don't. I just needed to pick up the camera, carry on vlogging. I'm officially 5 weeks out from the Poland Grand Prix now, as of tomorrow. I've checked in with Josh this morning, sent over my pics. As you'll have seen from my Instagram, I had a refeed on Thursday night. So my weight is slightly up from the lowest weigh-in, but it's only 0.5. It's likely that it's going to drop off over the next couple of days. I haven't lost any sort of condition. I just look a little bit fuller, which is absolutely perfect and the whole point of having that refeed. Very busy day today. It is now 6:40. I'm fasting this morning because I have a blood test. I'm heading over to the blood lab. I've used a couple of other companies before, but these are literally half an hour from my house. I've heard that the actual testing is a lot more in depth and the whole experience is a lot better. So I'm excited to get down there today. After that, I'm going to be training with Josh at 1 PM. So last night I prepped 3 meals to take with me. One will be my breakfast, one will be my pre-workout, and then also my post-workout. That's all good to go. I've got my prepped and packed bag with me, so that's going to keep my meals nice and cool. I have done my check-in photos this morning and it's not as warm, which I didn't think I'd say, but this heat has been fucking killing me. After spending 6 months in Dubai, I thought no British or weather anywhere else in the world is going to affect me, but I was completely wrong because this fucking British weather hits differently. I think it's because we're not prepared for it. At least in Dubai, in your room, you've got aircon, whereas here, you've got nothing. And the shitty little fan that we've got is like a fart in the wind. It is pointless. So that is the plan of action today. I'll keep you updated all the way through. I'll get some content when we're in the blood lab. I'm now about to drink my coffee. I've had my morning drink. As you'll have seen from a previous video, that has actually changed now. So some of the things that I was putting into my drink are not needed now. So we've dropped out Digest Max, we've dropped out Psyllium Husk, because we worked out that I was actually getting enough fibre into my diet anyway. So we are literally with Hydromax, some glutathione, and then also the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of a wriggle on because I've got to leave the house by 7:30. I wanna make sure I'm nice and fresh, I'm showered, and I've got everything that I need for the rest of the day. Right, so I've just pulled up to the blood lab now. This morning the protocol is that I'm fasted. I've also had nearly 3 litres of water and a black coffee. The reason being, you want to be hydrated. You've been asleep, so you want to make sure that you're hydrated before you have your bloods done. Because if you're not, then obviously some of the markers are going to come back a little bit strange. I'll hopefully be in here half an hour, 45 minutes. I've got all my meals prepped in my bag down there. Breakfast is going to be a strange one because it's like my deconstructed normal breakfast, but it's fine, no issue. After we're done here, I'll probably go and sit at a coffee shop, get some work done, have myself a coffee, and then I'll have my pre-workout around 11:30 before I train with Josh at around 1 o'clock. I'm just sat in my car, eating my breakfast, doing some check-ins. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Josh's early. He said I can just go chill there and do my work there. Perfect. Grab a coffee on the way, and then yeah, train later. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously I had a rest day yesterday. You'll know that my split has now changed, so I only have one leg day every 14 days now. So on the week where I don't have a leg day, my split is push, pull, rest, push, rest, pull, rest. And that was the first week doing it this week. Thursday was push, where it's normally legs, so I felt like I had a lot more energy. The session as a whole went a lot better. In terms of pump, it was fucking crazy. If you've seen that picture with the comparison from last year, like, unbelievable. Like, I am fucking gobsmacked. And I think that shocked a lot of people as to what you can achieve in a year. I'm not going to sit here and say that everyone's going to be able to achieve that, because I do genuinely think that I've got very good genetics, but my work ethic is second to none. Like, I'm 100% at all times. I've been 100% for years now. Since I first competed in 2019, that was the turning point for me. Been with Josh ever since. We've made some amazing progress, and we're not going to stop there. I do feel like I've got serious potential in this sport, and especially in the men's physique division. So yeah, we'll pursue it as much as we can. If I can get this pro card this year, there's going to be a huge off season, and that's just going to step things up. Going to be going from being like one of the best amateurs to one of the worst pro athletes. So it is a case of keep leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, and that's what we'll continue to do. It's a risky business, this. I've got 10 minutes to go. Are they gonna survive? That is the question. I've got myself a almond milk latte, and Josh and Nick have got a decaf coconut cappuccino. All three of them have got sugar-free caramel in. Pre-workout going in. Gonna train about 1, it's now 11:30. Coffee, water. Just finished with Josh, very good session. We dropped volume a little bit. We're getting to that stage now where 3 sets is too much, so we dropped down to 2, which is the 1 working set and the 1 back off set. I'm trying to keep strength as high as possible to retain as much muscle as possible. Pumps are still fucking crazy at the moment, which is a very good sign at 5 weeks out. I'm not running flat. I might feel a little bit flat during the day, but there's no issues in the gym, that's for sure. I just got a posing video and me and Josh are very, very happy with where we're at. Gonna sit, I'm gonna have my post-workout. I haven't done my cardio today because obviously I was having my bloods done this morning, so I'm gonna be smart. I was gonna do it after my training, but I'm ready for some food now. So I'm gonna have post-workout in the car, and then gonna drive back, probably chill for a couple of hours, and then I'll do my cardio tonight once I've had another meal or whatever. So I was gonna say, look at the famous whey cake, but as soon as I made it this morning, it's been sat in my bag all day. It looks like a fucking dog turd with seeds in it, or when it's eating berries off a tree. But this is the chocolate mint vegan whey protein from Perform, and then 50 grams of cherries that I nicked from another meal. I've also got 110 grams of cereal. My cereal of choice at the moment is Cookie Crisp. I have no almond milk, so I'm gonna go and grab some from the shop, so I will eat that shortly after. Yo, the raw shit. Yeah, so I got back from the gym. I had my post-workout before I left. I got back and I was in the post-workout slump. I laid on the sofa, I put some YouTube on, and I reckon I was fucking gone in 5 minutes. So yeah, it's now 4:45. The gym that I would normally do my cardio at shuts at 4. So I'm having a little bit of a pick-me-up. I'm having 50 grams of fruit, and the fruit of choice is pineapple. I'll have the other half with my evening meal. But I'm gonna head off to the gym, do my cardio, which is now increased. I was on 20 minutes times 7 per week, and I'm now on 25, which, I mean, over the course of the week it'll add up, but every day an extra 5 minutes is fuck all. So yep, go and get that done, and then I'll be back here for my evening meal and then my last meal of the day. Right, so cardio got done. I much prefer doing it in the morning. Like, it's so much easier. I'm awake, I'm alert, I've got more energy. I was dragging my heels a little bit. I had 30 minutes to do because I had some to make up from the other day. It wasn't too bad. I get to about 15 minutes and then I'm like into my stride. But then by the end of it, I was sweating my tits off. It was so hot in there. Got home, had a meal. I then crashed again on the sofa, but for probably 10 minutes before my phone went off. I've just had my last meal. It was turkey, potato, salad, and my veg. I'm now settling down. I've got some steps to finish, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have a brew. So I've got my cup of tea, and this is what I add in. The butter biscuit flavour drops. Now, you can actually get butter biscuit tea bags, but this is much more convenient. So 2 or 3 drops of that in the tea. I'll sit and chill, watch a little bit of YouTube, finish my steps off, and then I am done for the evening. Good morning. Excuse the little tufts. I'm up, I'm about, I've just had a black coffee. I've also cooked Lauren some potatoes because she stayed at a friend's last night and she is off out again today. So help her out a little bit. I'm just sat here. I've just put a new post up on Instagram. So my 1 year transformation. Actually, it's under a year. I'm going to be honest, it's under a year. But this one's 4.5 weeks out, this one's 5 weeks out. I'm going to guess it's about 10 kilos up. And literally, yeah, the smile says it all. We got a plan in place, we've done the damn thing. Literally. I'm fucking proud of myself, I am, I really, really am. And like I've explained in the caption, I think I've got a very bright future within this sport based on genetics, my work ethic and everything. So I'm willing to put the work in and see how far we can take this, because it's an absolute dream. And I'm really lucky to have the support that I've got around me. Lauren especially, she's so understanding. She helps me out when I need it. She gives me that little boost. All the support that I've got on Instagram, the YouTube videos, everyone. It means so much, it really, really does, to know that you're not doing this alone. And I think last year I was doing it under the radar. I spent a few weeks training in a gym while we were in lockdown, so I couldn't really post too much content. And yeah, it can be very, very lonely. So the fact that people are behind me this year is just giving me that boost that I need. And I think that is going to add to the reason why this prep has been so good for me and so smooth, and I hope it continues. New low this morning, 97.9, and I'm fucking here for it. Like, there's a little bit of a food drop yesterday. We dropped some fats off, increased cardio like I've said, and yeah, this week expect another 1 to 2 pounds off, and then we are going to be pretty close. We've got 4 to 5 weeks left. We want to be ready a little bit early and have a little trial peak. We discussed that yesterday, me and Josh, when we were training. There's not going to be anything crazy from us because I simply don't need it. None of this 1,000 grams of carbs in a day. We might just drip feed a little bit extra over 3 or 4 days, and that'll be done. Show day, we probably won't eat much at all, because as soon as I seem to eat meals, my midsection just loses that tightness. So we want to keep it as tight as possible. Depending what time I'm on stage, it's looking likely it's going to be evening, so I might have a big meal in the morning and then sort of drip feed a little bit more in during the day, but there's not going to be anything like crazy like you see some people eating, just because I don't need it. It's pointless. I'm not going to work hard all this time to then go and ruin it at the last minute. Stick to the game plan. We'll see how the trial peak goes in a few weeks' time, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I'm gonna leave that video there. It's been good to get back in front of the camera. I might have been a little bit rusty, but there's more content coming, trust me. I've actually started filming the next video already. So make sure you like, share and subscribe, and then I will see you all in the next video.